Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi was among the early movers when it came to using social media as an effective political and electoral tool. In fact, in the run-up to the 2014 elections, he used social media extensively, which helped him immensely in his campaign, in building his narrative and in reaching out to a vast section of people. Since then, of course, most political parties and leaders have followed suit and are using it across the political spectrum. For PM Modi, this election is not going to be any different when it comes to social media and how he chooses to use it, and two incidents in the last week, towards the end of the week in fact, have made it amply clear. One, when on Friday the Indian Overseas Department head of the Congress, Sam Pitroda, questioned the Indian Air Force strikes on terror camps in Balakot, the BJP could have fielded anybody to respond to Mr. Pitroda. But it was Prime Minister Modi who chose to do so himself, and the medium he chose for this was Twitter. The tweet he put out, which was a scathing attack on the Congress, said, "The most trusted advisor and guide of the Congress president has kick-started the Pakistan National Day celebrations on behalf of the Congress, ironically by demeaning India's armed forces." Well, the Prime Minister understands the importance of social media, and sources in the BJP tell us there were deliberations about how the PM should respond, and he chose to do so through Twitter so that he could, one, take on Mr. Pitroda directly and then use a medium which would reach out to a large section of people. On the other hand, on Saturday, in a blog post, he launched an attack on opposition parties, particularly those who are of the socialist genre and who follow Ram Manohar Lohia's ideology. In his blog post, he said, "Unfortunately today, Dr. Lohia would be horrified at the political developments taking place. Those parties that claim inspiration from Dr. Lohia have completely abandoned his principles." He also said that the alliance of political parties that follow Lohia's ideology with Congress was ironical and reprehensible. Well, with this, what the Prime Minister was seeking to do was again use social media to connect with voters and to directly talk to voters of parties like the Samajwadi Party or the RJD in Bihar, and tell them how these parties are betraying the very cause that they espouse. They are betraying the very stream of politics they claim to represent, and would hence also betray voters. So very clearly the PM towards the end of the week upping the ante on social media, using social media to target the opposition, to launch scathing attacks on the opposition, and we can expect a lot more of this as the campaign for the elections heat up. Do keep track of us on YouTube for much more. For The Print, this is Lohia.